What's going on, guys? Do you ever wonder why some guys just seem to have it all figured out in relationships, while you're stuck overthinking every little thing? The truth is, it's not because they're better looking, it's not because they have some magic line. The truth is, it's because they've built the confidence to actually be themselves. So take that in for a second. They've actually built the confidence to be themselves so that they can connect on a more deeper level, so that they can be seen, heard, and accepted for who they are and not pretend to be someone they're not. And after coaching hundreds of men, I can tell you that it's not about looks, it's not about the job they do, it's not about what they say, but it's all about how they show up. It's all about their sense of self-worth, how they feel within themselves, how they talk in terms of why they say the things they do, not because they're trying to impress the other person, but because they truly want to say it and they truly feel confident saying it. So let me give you an example. Person A, James, he's smart, ambitious, but the second he's around women, he's in his head. He's planning every word, he's replaying conversations, and he's doubting himself until the moment slips away and he walks away, he goes home and replays everything and wishes he could have done things differently. And then there's person B, let's call him David, and everyone says he's a nice guy, he's agreeable, he's polite, but the truth is, he's hiding what he actually feels. He's always people pleasing. He's always trying to make out he's a good guy. He's a guy that everyone likes. But the problem is, the woman he's around, the woman he dates, they can feel this. They know that he's being fake. And the key thing here is, both these guys are different people, yet they have the same struggles. And at the root of it, it's the same thing, which is anxiety and overthinking. The anxiety within them tells them that they're not good enough, that whatever they say, it's never going to be good enough. And because they're scared of rejection, they then start to overthink every little thing that they say just to try and impress them and get the right thing to say out. And so in social situations, they come across as more anxious, they come across as someone who's silent and frozen, and essentially they are very disconnected from themselves. Does this sound familiar? So the real kicker is, it isn't their fault. Overthinking is a learned behavior. It's something that they've learned when they were young. Perhaps it's helped them to not be bullied. It's helped them to navigate relationships, friendships in the past. And maybe they've just thought this is the best way for them to survive and not be outcasted in social situations. But if they carry on like this in the current moment in adult life, if you don't take those risks, if you try and not mess up, if you try and not get rejected, the problem is that you're going to keep being in your head. You're going to be stuck in your head and you will never really connect with people in front of you. And you can't overthink your way out of overthinking. There's no way. Your brain will just be overthinking all the time, and some things it may work, some things you say may work, some relationships may work for a short period, but in the long term, it's just going to crumble and you won't be the person that you truly want to be. And so the solution to this is, you have to show up, you have to slow down, and you really need to be more compassionate to yourself and not be judgmental. You need to build the courage to be honest, even when it feels risky. And ultimately, you need to reconnect to the parts of you that you are hiding, suppressing, the parts of you that you learned to doubt, the parts of you that you feel aren't good enough. You have to learn to connect to those parts of you, and then you can show up in your most confident version of yourself and be yourself, be heard, be accepted, and build that respect in a relationship. So when you do feel like conversations aren't going well, they feel like they're a performance, you need to learn to feel more grounded. You need to be more present in those relationships, and then you can form those relationships that don't just work, but they actually feel perfect. They feel like, this is where I'm meant to be. This feels right. Even when things don't go well, you know you can find a solution because this is a relationship that you want to be in. And for some of you, you'll be denying all of everything I've just said. You will think actually looks do matter, you know, the way you appear does matter, your job does matter, and all these things logically make sense. But the part of you that's saying this, that's the part of you that you need to learn to quieten down, because that's the same part of you that's sabotaging you. It's the same part of you that's looking for imperfections when you're going out on dates. It's the same part of you that's calling yourself not good enough on a deeper level, so you self-sabotage on dates. It's a part of you that's always looking for things to criticize. And if you don't learn to connect to this part of you and quieten it down, it will always result in you not having a relationship, not being in a meaningful relationship, and it will stop you from actually connecting to people in front of you. And if this sounds like you, if this is something you resonate with, or if this is something that you even feel 1% interested in and you want to find out more information, drop me a message, book a call, a free call, check out my testimonials beforehand to see the results that I've helped people get. And on this call, I will help you find what's at the core of your own disconnection, of what's stopping you and what's causing you this overthinking within you. And we can come up with a solution. We can create a blueprint for you to move forward and find a solution. And if you want to then work with me, I will then show you the exact blueprint that I use on my clients who have got the results that they wanted, to build more connection, to no longer self-sabotage, to be able to connect to their body, to their mind, to show up with real confidence, not fake confidence, and be able to manage their emotions on a more deeper and even easier level than they did before. So if this is something you're interested in, make sure you check the links down below. Make sure you book in a free discovery call, and I will help you take the next step forward. Don't feel like you can just do this alone, because some people have tried that and they feel stuck. They feel like, you know, the time is coming and it's been 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years down the line, and they've made no significant step forward. Don't just end up in a cycle, because I was there, and yes, it feels like you're making progress forward, but you always end up in the same place and it feels frustrating. And unless you're able to take that step forward, your life will always be like this. And if you want your life to be any different to how it is now and actually build true connection, then drop me a message. My name's Jagannath. Make sure you subscribe, like down below, and comment if you find this video useful or if you have any questions. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you.